Ryan Reynolds has become more than just the face of Deadpool. He's a cultural force challenging the norms of Hollywood. His bold stand against woke culture isn't just about keeping the humor raw and authentic. It's about protecting the soul of entertainment from becoming a sanitized, box-ticking industry. Reynolds' fight has turned into a rallying cry for fans and creatives alike as he stands at the crossroads of creativity and political correctness. At the heart of this controversy is Reynolds' refusal to let the Deadpool franchise bow to the pressures of woke critics. For years, Deadpool has thrived as a no-holds-barred, irreverent take on the superhero genre, delighting fans with its sharp wit and boundary-pushing jokes. When some began calling its humor outdated or offensive, Reynolds saw it as more than just criticism of the jokes. It was an attack on creative freedom itself. The essence of Deadpool lies in its ability to challenge the status quo, and Reynolds understood that compromising its humor to appease a vocal minority would strip the character of everything that made him iconic. By taking a stand, Reynolds is making it clear that storytelling must come first, not the preachy, performative narratives often pushed by Hollywood elites. This isn't just a battle over Deadpool. The stakes extend far beyond one franchise. Reynolds' decision to push back against woke critics has forced Marvel and Disney into a precarious position. Should they stay true to Deadpool's roots and embrace its unapologetic nature, or should they risk alienating the franchise's loyal fan base by pandering to demands for a more sanitized approach? Reynolds' resistance isn't just a creative decision, it's a statement. It exposes Hollywood's hypocrisy, where many inclusivity efforts feel more like performative gestures than genuine representation. Fans have rallied behind Reynolds, their support sending a clear message to the industry. People are tired of being lectured to in place of being entertained. The implications of Reynolds' stand are massive. By refusing to back down, he's highlighting the widening gap between what audiences want and what Hollywood insists they should want. As Disney and Marvel wrestle with this dilemma, they're faced with a stark choice: double down on politically correct messaging or pivot back toward authentic storytelling that respects the audience's intelligence. This cultural clash has placed Marvel and Disney in the hot seat. Their response, or lack thereof, speaks volumes. Disney, a company often associated with progressive values, now finds itself caught between maintaining its public image and retaining the creative forces that make its properties successful. Behind closed doors, you can imagine the executives scrambling, trying to manage the fallout from Reynolds' viral critique without alienating their audience or losing a star who has proven to be a powerhouse for the franchise. Reynolds' criticism underscores a deeper issue within Hollywood: the growing disconnect between corporate-driven narratives and the stories fans actually want. His defiance has emboldened others within the industry to question the direction of these politically charged agendas. While many creatives remain silent out of fear of backlash, Reynolds' popularity and fan support may inspire others to speak out, creating a ripple effect that could shake the industry to its core. This isn't the first time a major Hollywood figure has clashed with the establishment. Dave Chappelle's refusal to censor his comedy and J.K. Rowling's stance on gender identity have sparked similar debates about free speech and creative integrity. What makes Reynolds' stand unique is that he's challenging not just industry norms, but also some of the biggest power players in entertainment. His actions may well set a precedent for others navigating the delicate balance between artistic expression and corporate conformity. Fans play an integral role in this ongoing battle. Their unwavering support for Reynolds has given him the leverage to challenge the status quo without fear of career repercussions. Social media has been flooded with praise for his stand, proving that audiences are hungry for content that dares to be bold and unapologetically entertaining. Reynolds' ability to mobilize fans has turned him into a symbol of resistance against Hollywood's increasingly sanitized narratives. The implications of this clash go far beyond Marvel and Disney. Hollywood is watching closely, and the outcome could redefine how studios approach storytelling. If Reynolds' defiance succeeds, it could mark a shift back toward creativity and risk-taking, away from the homogenized content designed to appease everyone but ultimately satisfying no one. If Marvel and Disney double down on their woke agenda, they risk alienating their core audience and tarnishing their brand reputation. Reynolds' stand has also exposed internal tensions within Marvel and Disney. As the creative forces behind their properties grapple with the pressures of political correctness, cracks are beginning to show. Some insiders may secretly share Reynolds' sentiments but hesitate to speak out, fearing the repercussions of challenging the dominant narrative. However, the growing dissatisfaction among fans and creatives alike suggests that this conflict is far from over. Reynolds' battle is about more than just jokes or box office numbers. It's about the future of storytelling. As Hollywood grapples with these cultural shifts, the choices made by Marvel and Disney will have far-reaching consequences. Will they continue to prioritize politically correct narratives at the expense of authenticity, or will they embrace the bold, boundary-pushing storytelling that made them successful in the first place? The stakes are high, not just for Deadpool, but for the entire entertainment industry. Reynolds' fight for creative freedom is a fight for the soul of Hollywood itself. His refusal to compromise has resonated with audiences, proving that there's still a place for raw, unfiltered storytelling in a world increasingly dominated by conformity. As this cultural clash unfolds, one thing is clear: Reynolds has sparked a conversation that Hollywood can no longer ignore. His stand against woke culture is more than just a personal battle. It's a turning point that could shape the industry for years to come. Whether this fight sparks real change or deepens the divide remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: Ryan Reynolds is not backing down, and fans are right there with him. Reynolds' clash with Marvel and Disney has opened the floodgates for a broader conversation about creative control, studio politics, and the role of audiences in shaping the entertainment landscape. While the immediate focus remains on Deadpool and its unapologetic humor, the ripple effects of this battle are already being felt across Hollywood. Creatives who have long felt stifled by corporate agendas may now feel emboldened to speak their truth, inspired by Reynolds' boldness and the fan support that has followed. The question now is whether Marvel and Disney can navigate these tensions without losing the trust of their audience or their talent. The response to Reynolds' stand could set the tone for how studios approach these cultural debates moving forward. Will they double down on politically correct messaging, risking further alienation, or will they pivot back toward the raw, authentic storytelling that audiences crave? Reynolds' fight isn't just about preserving the essence of Deadpool. It's about standing up for the creative freedom that makes storytelling meaningful. In an industry increasingly dominated by fear of offending, his defiance is a reminder that art is meant to challenge, provoke, and inspire, not to conform to the demands of a vocal few. As we continue to follow this unfolding drama, one thing is clear: the battle for Hollywood's soul is far from over. And with figures like Ryan Reynolds leading the charge, the future of entertainment may be brighter and bolder than ever before. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Ryan Reynolds' fight for creative integrity and its implications for Marvel, Disney, and Hollywood, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We'll be here to cover every twist, turn, and shocking revelation in this unfolding drama. See you